Hi guys.
Hello.
Well, we got a lot of positive feedback from our videos, so we thought we'd try one more. Um,
We're back in
we're back in
Budapest.
Budapest.
Kids started school a week ago today, and we just want to thank you guys for praying for us. This was our 4th year at this school, and it's so peaceful. The kids just started school, started right back up, hardly any stress at all, and we just want to thank you guys.
Everything's very familiar. Yeah, thank you guys for praying.
And we recognize that that is just such a gift. Our Ukrainian friends started school as well last week, and several days the kids spent more than 3 hours in the shelters at school
because of drone attacks and missile attacks.
And so our hearts are heavy for our Ukrainian friends, but we recognize that God has placed us here for such a time as this, and He has led us to a place where it's peaceful. They're not thinking about war, and our kids can go to school and study, and we can be rested so that we can serve Ukrainians, pray with them, spend extra time with them online.
Ukrainians just came by a minute ago. We were talking to them.
Yeah.
They're learning how to drive here in Europe, trying to figure out how to do that, and need some help driving. So
just odds and end little things right now. Tyler's preparing his trip.
15th of September, I'll go in and come out on the 18th.
Yeah.
So please pray for that time that I'm in, and pray for Kelly here. We're both pretty active at the school where the kids are, and also at the local church that we go to here.
I'm discipling a sweet girl from Mongolia. She came to faith through the Navigators in Mongolia.
Yes.
So it's been a sweet time.
And actually, one of the new teachers at the school, he came to Christ with the Navs in Nebraska Navs. So, also speaking of Navs, we got the Ukrainian Navigator merch insignia here. And one more thing before we go, at the end of this video, there's a smaller video about a village that you guys prayed for in emails back on August 11th. It's called Dobropilia. I had you guys pray for it because the Russians were really pushing that direction, and I want you to see kind of what God did after we sent that email.
It's a miracle.
And
we're
you guys
just so thrilled. Even just those
praying.
little bitty villages, those little grandmas in there. That's all they have. And thank you, Jesus, for saving them and loving them.
So stay tuned. Also, in the email coming up, we do have some funding requests we need to make from you guys, and ask and trust the Lord to see what He's going to do, and believe Him for what He can do. So thank you guys for listening. Okay, guys, I'd like to give you a picture of what your prayers did, what the Lord did with your prayers for this little village of Dobropila. I will circle it here on the map for you. Dobropila was the direction that Russians were moving. The red shaded area is where Russians are and where their activities are. So on the 7th of August, this is what it looked like. And over the next few days, you can see the Russians really pushed forward and broke out in some areas. I sent the email here on the 11th of August. The next days, check out what happens. The 12th of August, 13th of August, 14th of August, and on the 15th of August, Ukrainians break and push back that section and form a defensive line. And over the next 10 or so days, we see that the Russians were not able to advance, even up until today. They were not able to advance in that direction. So Dobropilia is protected and safe. Thank you guys so much for your prayers and for taking this little village under your wings, that God would do a work there, that His name would be known.